What if we pay somebody to come up to us?
We should.
And bother us. Okay, so Los Saints, it's Spanglish for Los Santos, or the Saints. And I think we started at like 2019, because I played music, Emmy played music, and one day we were just like, hey, we should make a band. And we were gonna call ourselves the Saints, but it was too Christian rock, and then Los Santos sounded too like corridos band. And yeah, it's just been going ever since. I guess the specific goal is always to take it to the max, you know? So however far we could take it, we'll just try to get there. Well, I mean, in my house, like my parents always played like a lot of type of music, especially my dad, because he was born here. So, you know, everybody from Los Tucanes to like Big L, classic hip hop. So just a lot of parents' influence. That influences our sound, I would say. Not specifically. I mean, it's really just like trying to make the music itself sound cool, and then hoping that the lyrics sound as cool as the music. And I mean, I don't know, like when I come up with something, it's always in the like bad moments or dark moments. So it's an outlet for me, so I just hope that it's an outlet for everybody else. Definitely music first, because always it's the bass, man. The bass has to hit hard every single time. And I don't know, I think it just comes like in the moment, you know, like at home from wherever, 8 p.m., 3 a.m., and it's like, I can make a song out of this. So, or I mean, for the album, it was like the same process as the EP, which was, because I have a lot of demos on my computer. And at the time of the album, I had also a lot of demos. So we kind of just went through the list and we were like, okay, this one sounds cool, this one sounds cool. Let's just put it together because they sound cool. And then the lyrics came the day of the recording. So, yeah. Well, I mean, at first, like we were kind of, you know, it was like DIY, like, you know, everything in terms of the music video. So we would just film ourselves, come up with the music video ideas. Like when we went to downtown for Found You Somewhere, you know, we were just like, Emmy said, he was like, Cowboys in the City, let's do it. And then Greg was the one that was filming us in like an old cassette camera. And after we got signed to NT Records, they introduced us to Spencer Cease. And like as soon as we talked to him, we're like our ideas are as creatively free. So I guess that's why like the theme has always been consistent. Found the right people.
We were looking for people, and I met Greg through like some other friends, mutual friends, and he was just always there, you know, supporting the band, and we needed a bassist, and he was like, I'm down to learn. So, and honestly, he's come a long way and he's really killing it. And we needed a guitarist, and we met Jorge again through like one of the other local bands, and he was like, yeah, I'm down.
I mean, in terms of like live performances, it's always really been like about the vocals, you know, like being too quiet, because I was really shy to be on the mic. So definitely more energy. And then, in terms of music, actually somebody DM'd us like a week ago about Hard. And it was like, yo, Hard came up on my Apple, man. The bass hits so hard. So all right, keep going with the hard bass, you got it. We played at Soma in January, and we didn't expect to get invited to that or like to play there. And there was a lot of people, so we were really surprised. And then recently we played at the Che, and we were all like, I think it was our best show because we just matched each other's energies really good. So yeah, we were in sync.
Yeah, it's tight. As you know, every player we get better, and we like it might have not been a show, but like another pretty cool moment. We were up at the 91X Studios with Tim Powers and did an interview, so that was pretty cool too.
One for sure advantage of a label is money, you know? Yeah. Because when you're broke, you can't. It's kind of hard, man.
I think that's like the biggest thing, dog. Because like we go shoot music videos and we don't gotta worry about anything. So that's always really cool.
Yeah.
But,
As long as you find one that supports, like, how do you say, like, lets you be free, like, in your ideas, and they don't shut it down.
I guess that's the hard part, right, about a label, is that you might be more restrictions and stuff like that. They don't want you to do certain things, or they want you to do certain things. But the benefits are that they do provide you with contacts and money, which is hard. But if you want to do the the independent route, totally doable today. Given the technology, you just gotta want it and learn how to use all the programs and stuff, and figure out how to get some money to do all that. But it's doable.
I always say their name. It's Cage. Like, for me, the first one was Cage, because I've always been into them, like, since elementary or middle school, and they definitely have a heavy influence. And then right now, it's Fontaines, DC, and Idols.
Yeah, I think those are the bands that are the biggest influence right now towards our sound. Collective, because the four of us, we listen to all three bands. And I was talking to Angel about it a while ago. Like, years ago at our grandma's house, we would even be playing Cage the Elephants before we ever thought any of this would happen, So. We don't. We just send them back to Home Depot. Yeah. Nah, communication, we just talk about it. We can't get our feelings hurt. We always got to talk about it. Make sure that we listen to everybody's opinions and try them out. Because it's not fair to shoot them down right away, obviously. But as long as we talk about it and make sure that no one's, like, getting butthurt, I think we're fine. We've been doing pretty fine so far, so.
Yeah. We also have a sign outside the studio that says "No weapons allowed," just in case.
Yeah.
Jinx. 100% Jinx. Because it started as, like, this jam session that we were doing with a friend at our practice space that I recorded on my phone. It was like the first 30 seconds sounded really cool. And, we wanted to keep it as original as possible, but it was just hard to have it, like, the bass, you could barely hear it, but we know it sounds really cool. The drums are really loud, but the mic is getting messed up. So I think it took the longest.
It was just definitely deconstructing that recording, trying to keep that, that magic that it had. So that was definitely the hardest part. And then we had to build a whole song around those 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But I think we got it down.
I think it's just not thinking about it. Like, if the song comes, it comes. If it doesn't, just to not try so hard to make it a thing, because then it sounds stale. That's why we have a lot of songs that we gotta record that we came up with at the studio, like while we were practicing for a show or something. So yeah, that's how.
It's really cool. A lot of sounds, a lot of very talented people that, it's incredible. And I moved here from TJ, so, like, I just started, going to shows, and around here and everything. And I wouldn't change it. Well, like, there is a rock scene in TJ, I do remember going to los callejones, I forgot what the name is, Los Pasajes, in el centro and everything, and I saw a couple bands playing there. But I just feel like here it's a lot, not that they're not young, but I see people from high school, like going around to play, and that's amazing to get that opportunity that early on. I think I usually sit down and I just let them do the work, and then I cash in and I write my name too on the credits, like, and they're not here. But no, I just to serve the song, I think that's what we all do. They show up with a song, and we serve it.
So I run the Instagram and the TikTok account. My fort is the Instagram, and I think the social medias are beneficial. We still haven't gotten to the strategy per se, using it to our advantage. Like our TikToks was like super inactive, and I just started doing like a yearly post, right? So like everything we did 2023, everything we did 2022, and like what we've been up to up until now. I think we're not really focusing on like what the benefit we're getting from all these things, but it's more so like we're showcasing like what we got, but we haven't gotten to like the advertising the songs and everything. But that's something that I definitely want to do with the guys, like kind of like maybe like a live, you know, like just go live out of nowhere and they're like, oh, who are these guys, you know? The nerves. Well, how I get out of the nerves, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't want to give credits to Emmy for holding that light, because Emmy and I usually like, we've had talks, you know, and we'll like lock in, like we'll look at each other and we're like, all right, like he's like, you good? And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm good. Like, let's just play. We're having fun, you know? It's nothing. And I think that's what gives me more like certainty, like to play, more like comfort when we're playing, and just focusing on what I'm doing rather than like the crowd. Like the engagement comes later, and then once I'm like 3 songs in, I'm like, all right, yeah, like, I could do this, you know? And that's how I get over it.
July 26th, Certified comes out, and it's a banger album, and it's full of singles. So if you like soft music, you'll like it. If you like hard music, you'll like it. And yeah, just keep your head swivel. I say as a collective.
Go ahead.
You're good.
About that.
Yeah, you're good.
Hey.
That was a big family.
Yeah, a very healthy family.